And today is President Biden's 100th day in office.
And while the milestone is not necessarily how any president will be remembered, political experts say it can offer a snapshot of their priorities and challenges to address certain issues. CBS 58's Capitol correspondent Emily Fannin tells us how President Biden's policy decisions so far are impacting Wisconsinites.
America is on the move again.
From Inauguration Day to the early months of his presidency, the coronavirus pandemic has defined President Biden's first 100 days in office. The $1.9 trillion rescue package is what many Democrats say is one of Biden's major accomplishments to date, despite not a single GOP lawmaker voting for it due to the size and scope of the bill.
Well, the American Rescue Plan was huge. It's one of the biggest bills we've done in Congress in years, and we needed to respond to the COVID crisis.
I remain very concerned about this really inefficient, ineffective spending that's been coming out of Washington, D.C.
The American Rescue Plan gave some Wisconsinites $1,400 stimulus checks, billions to state and local governments, additional unemployment benefits, and funding to ramp up vaccinations.
That's pretty popular. It's putting money into people's pockets. But it's the next set of legislative proposals that's going to be a much tougher sell.
Republicans are painting Biden's first few months in office as partisan, saying he's failed to reach across the aisle by shutting them out of major policy decisions like the massive infrastructure plan.
And only a small portion of that actually goes to our aging infrastructure, such as roads and bridges. Billions of dollars are going to be very inefficiently spent.
Part of Biden's infrastructure proposal would cut right through Wisconsin by expanding Amtrak routes. Passengers could travel by rail from Madison to Milwaukee and many other areas of the state under Amtrak's 2035 vision.
That'll be good for the general economy as well in our state.
Former Governor Scott Walker infamously rejected funds in 2011 to expand Wisconsin's high-speed rail and still believes it's not a wise investment.
Creating a route between Milwaukee and Madison is an absolute boondoggle. It's really only effective if it's cost effective to the consumer.
In order for Biden to accomplish his bold agenda, both sides will have to compromise, which political experts say remains to be seen.
If congressional Republicans are not seriously interested in working with the president, it's going to be impossible to unite.
Police reform is another key issue for the Biden administration, and it's gaining momentum right here in the Capitol with the creation of a bipartisan task force on policing. We're told negotiations are happening on the state and federal level. In Madison, Emily Fannin, CBS 58.